it, and I'm sticking with it. Never I retract every word I own. That they probably tapped my cell, even my home jack.
Oh!
Said I'm going to hell. I said I'm fresh back. The opposition well like a quarterback. So I don't.
There
That
you go.
that's how I give it up. I live it like that. Like I don't retract nothing. I'm like, if I said it, oh well.
And you should see that face of yours. The face is like,
Because that's what people who look at me and they be like, he dead serious, and I'm like, yeah, because you know what I mean. Like when the people that they call crazy,
right.
the ones that's telling the truth.
Bam.
Said they call Minister Farrakhan crazy.
Bam. Bam. Bam.
That was just straight blunt. Look at Donald Trump. They calling him crazy, but he's saying how he feels. He ain't sugarcoating it. I don't want y'all here. I'm building a wall. I'm gonna get rid of y'all. Every Mexican, from a Spanish descent in this country should be like, yo, he got to get him out of here. Like
He talking about getting rid of me.
Like for real. So if you could walk around comfortably knowing that there's a white politician running for president talking about, I'm gonna get all of you out of here. Now, if he'd have said some shit like that about black folks, let me tell you something. That might be, like, I don't wish bad on nobody, but he might get assassinated.
There you go.
Why? Because we're in a different era now.
Yep.
Different era now. Like
there you go.
He might get. Listen, ain't not enough security to stop somebody from getting to you.
That you know what you hit on all fronts.
You know
that's on all fronts. That's 360 right there.
Yeah, so that's how I'm looking at it. It's like, yo, but you know, they call the smartest people crazy. They call the rebels crazy. They call anything that goes against the grain is crazy. So me, when I get labeled I'm crazy, I can live with that. Because you know what? I say, yeah, I'm crazy. And you ain't stupid.
There you go.
So not to cross me then.
There you go.
You're stupid. So you know I'm crazy, be smart.
There you go. And I love it because when you speak that, I see people, my brain works visually. So I see people popping up, and the person I saw was Dick Gregory.
Yeah.
You know, they try to label me a fool. They try to label me, crazy. But why would I be labeled that?
Yeah, because they say Ali was crazy because he said, I'm the greatest before he did anything. Because he believed he was the greatest. And he became the greatest.
There you go.
You have to believe in what you got to say it with conviction.
Yes.
So, like, I say something, I believe in that. And you're not going to take it out of my spirit, out of my soul. No matter what happens, I'm going to stick behind it. That's what I believe in.
There you go.
So, like, he's the greatest, and just like in an entertainment aspect, like as an artist, every artist should feel like you the best. Like, you that nice. Otherwise, what are you doing it for? Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't half-ass it. Don't come in half-assing it. Like, some artists be like this, I'm not all right. That's how you feel.
That's right.
I don't feel that way.
That's right. Let it roll on off.
Better come with your A game.
And that's right. And I love it. That's why Honeydew, I rep and I feel that I'm on the platform or I'm on the level of Oprah. I could easily take the adjective I'm the greatest, but you know what? Like you share it with all of us here at Hip Hop Talkx and all the fans. You bring all of you, and you live real with it. You stay true with it, and that's what I'm bringing. When I come to do interviews, there's nothing scripted first and foremost.
Yeah.
I don't like script because to me that's like it's a preparation to me that's not organic.
It's like because I like years ago I worked a marketing job, and they actually give you templates of stuff you have to say.
See.
Repetitively over and over. If this person asks this question, this is what you respond with. You can't even use your own brain and say nothing. So it would sit there right next to my computer, and I'd be like, I have to say that.
See.
You know what I'm saying? So like, that was then when you're doing it every day, 5 days a week, you turn into a robot because now you don't even need to look at the card no more. Now you just like this, yes, and then you ever talk on the phone with a customer rep and they sound like a fucking robot. because they're repeating the same thing they just said to 20 other customers beforehand.
Bam.
And that's the problem. No, people get basically programmed.
There you go. There you go. I like living outside the box. Hip Hop Talks is outside the box. It's not cookie cutter. It's not going along with orchestrated robot.
I'll be honest with you. Before the interview, I was like this. Oh, man, I took this damn interview. Cause interviews be so generic, like the same thing over and over, and I try to get it out of the interviewer.
Right.
I try to get it out of him now.
Right.
I end up doing more talking than the actual interviewer, because you know what? The people that listening, because if I don't say nothing, they're just like ask the same generic question. So, what do you do? Where are you from?
You be like, I've been going through this for 20, 30 years of my life. Come on.
Social media links and tell people what you got going on. And it'd be like quick 5 questions, interview's over. I'd be like, I could have tweeted that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Well, you know what? Right here on Hip Hop Talks, I have loved every moment that you have shared with me and graced all of the Hip Hop Talks fans, as well as any of the Rashaun Will fans. I mean, this has been a really dope, hot interview, and I've actually loved every single moment of your spirit on the show.
Appreciate that. You know, I try to leave a stamp everywhere I go. Just make sure I leave something when I leave. You know,
there you go.
So I try to leave everywhere I go. I leave a stamp. It's a gift from God.
Well, you definitely stamped Hip Hop Talks. I'm like tip, but Hip Hop Talks, and it's been an absolute fabulous interview. And you know what? I let you freestyle for an hour. I just let you go, you know, and let you do you. And it shall be every moment, every second of this interview will be accessible to every fan and follower or just general viewer that happens to run by. You know, so they'll be able to check you out, hear all your thoughts. But it has been an absolute pleasure having you on my show, Hip Hop Talks. And that's truth, and that's real, and that's honest, that's love.
I really appreciate that. I appreciate anybody that reaches out to me that wants to hear me, you know, step inside my brain and wants to really hear and see what's going on.
Yes.
And, you know, because it's not for like clickbait. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it's just like, yo, let's see what's up with this guy.
Yeah, just kick it and get the real out of this situation. At least that's what I aim for. And you definitely was gracious enough. And
people that see this may get a little bit more insight on me, because I don't really talk much on social media like that. I really don't talk. You know what I mean? Because it's only so much you can put in 140 characters on Twitter. It's only so much you can write on Facebook. Like Instagram posts, I can't put everything in an Instagram post. So people don't really get in depth with you. And so like now it's like, when I try to do interviews, I try to get as much as I can in there. So then when you go watch it or you listen to it, you're just like, wow, I didn't really know that about him.
See?
It made you think differently now. Like, oh, let me go check out this dude, see what he really about.
There you go.
Now it's not, oh, he's just a rapper.
And I'm happy that they'll see this, because what I think about is like what I think about Tupac. When I see him sitting in an interview back in 1995 or back when he was 16, you know, in the early 90s. And then you fast forward to today and we have Rashaun Will, and 30 years from now, young cats will be looking at this video and listening.
Well, Tupac did say, I won't be the one to change the world, but I'll spark the mind of somebody that will. And that's me. That's my mentality.
There you go.
I will spark the mind of somebody that will say, you know what? He helped me. And I have people that come to me and say, yo, man, you really woke me up. And now I'm looking out my third eye. You know what I'm saying? Because I always say, like, you can't see where I'm going because you're looking out of your 2 eyes. So you don't see where I'm going.
Hey,
you don't.
That is, you know what? I hope that all the indie and unsigned artists, you know, value and take in every moment of this special interview. This has really been a special night. And it's all unplanned. It's unscripted, unplanned. And I'm just grateful to be the one to have it. So, yay. Thank you so much, Rashaun.
It's just God's plan, not ours.
There you go.
planned this way. So it's how it happened. You gotta just go with it. It's how it happened. You know, we don't we too often we try to orchestrate our lives and try to script things. Nah, man, just live your life.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the problem. People put stress on themselves because they so trying to follow this blueprint that they don't mapped out. And God's saying, nope, I'm not letting you go down there. Nope, you're going this way. You trying to go that way, but God said, nope, you're going that way.
Bam.
You gotta accept it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta realize, like, when you wake up and you say, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and it doesn't happen that way, because God said, no, it ain't happening that way. Because if it was that easy, we will all have a set schedule. 8 o'clock, I get up in the morning. I'm like, 9 o'clock, going to the gym. Then 10 o'clock, I'm going to do this. And then 11 o'clock, I'm doing this. And 12 o'clock, I'm doing this. Trust me, it doesn't happen. Just like, for example.
We can plan it, but it ain't going to unfold.
Not going to happen that way because God said, nope.
There's detours. There's curveballs.
Times where that I missed stuff and something happened. And I was like, damn, God pulled me back. Like, no.
Bam.
There at that point in time. And then next thing you know, I get the phone call. Yo, such got shot. And I'm like, oh, I was supposed to be there.
There you gonna go.
I said, no, you stay right here. So you always trust it. When you get that gut feeling, that's God twisting your shit up. Like,
There you go. And you got to be mindful enough what I call surrender. For me, I tell people, don't try to fight what's out of your power right now, because there's a reason for it. Like, you can do all you can do, you can prepare all you can prepare, but when the wheels get to turning, and all of a sudden you have it seems like the vehicle is on cruise control. You just gotta surrender sometimes.
And that's the thing is you overthink it. You overthink sometimes because you're trying to figure it out, but some things are not meant for you to figure it out. There's no answers to those questions, so you just gotta accept it for what it is and keep it moving.
Well, man, I appreciate every single moment of your life and your time spent here at Hip Hop Talkx. So, when is the next album dropping or mixtape?
I just dropped A Gift from God in December.
Okay.
That's floating around. It's
out. iTunes, hit him up on iTunes.
Yeah, you can get it on anything: iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, Tidal, whatever you check for, it's on there.
Bam.
It's worldwide, so you can catch it. Just go to my website, RashaunWill.com. You can get access to anything that you need to get access to there.
Please show him some love. Support him. Show him some love.
Drop me a message.
Reach out to him.
I talk back. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to do the service of God. So if you want some help, you want some information, I'm more than freely to give it to you. Because these other cats won't do it.
See, OGC, Old Gangster Suicide out the West Coast, he said the same thing. But see, y'all dealing with wise men. They are artists in the industry, the hip hop rap industry.
Yeah.
But also they are here to help you, especially when you have an artist flat out of their own mouth reach out to you.
Yeah, because it's like I believe in you either gonna be part of the problem or you're gonna be part of the solution. So if you see something ain't right, don't just turn your head or turn your shit and then walk the other way. Like, yo, nah. Like, nah, brother, nah, sister, you ain't supposed to do that. That's not what we doing over here. And that's what we need, more people that's gonna do the service.
Yes.
That instead, because you'll be looking at it on the news later, like, yo, I could have. I seen this, but it's like, why do that? Because
you go.
The mentality that we done fell into now, most people is, ain't my problem, ain't my people, I don't know, I don't do that. I seen, it was recently, I was in Manhattan by the fashion district, and it was a nice day, about 80 degrees, nice day out, and it was flooded with people. In New York City, when it's nice, people was flooded in New York City. And it was this lady just crying in the middle of a crosswalk, crying. Like, she stopped in the middle of the crosswalk and she's bawling. People just walking by, not even paying her no mind. They didn't even look at her, because this is how people are. They got their iPods on, their earplugs in, and they just You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And she's trying to get the attention of people. Nobody's paying attention.
Wow.
I just happened to say, excuse me, what's the problem? What's going on? She's like, oh my God. She was like, oh, finally somebody wants to talk to me to hear what I have to say, what's going on. Basically,
Wow.
she was in some trouble, and she wanted some formula and diapers and stuff for her baby.
Oh.
She had twin babies,
Mm-hmm.
and she was, it was a long story. She was mad. It was mad stuff going on. So I said, all right, I'm going to go here to the store over here, and I'm going to get you some stuff.
Oh.
So I took her to the store, got her some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just like, here's my phone number. Like,
Wow.
she's like, God is going to bless you. She was like, she said a prayer for me, everything. Like, she was going into this whole, I'm like, yo, okay, I'm just doing the service of God. I don't need all of this extra stuff that's going on. I'm like, just take this, do your thing, go, baby. Go do what you got to do. And it was crazy because that happens to me often.
Wow.
Constantly running up to me, yo, you know what I mean? I just gave somebody money the other day to get something to eat.
Wow.
I just took somebody else, McDonald's and stuff. Like, I sat back and I was like, why did that always happen to me?
Yeah, attracted.
And I was like, why am I even asking that question? Because I'm service of God. I'm doing the service of God. It's the gift from God. So this is what I'm here for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I just continue to live my life that way.
Well, you are such a blessing and a gift, and that warms my whole spirit. Because that's how too I rock. I rock like that. I like you. I care about people, another life, and that's all we need is just one person like yourself to make a difference for so many of us that may be lost
I mean,
and helpless.
you got to look at Martin and Malcolm and those guys. They started off one man, and then it's a chain reaction. Eventually, people start to follow you.
Mm.
When you can walk down the street and got a whole bunch of people following you, you're a powerful dude. People believe in your message. Muhammad Ali, I seen. If I don't know if you saw his service on TV, look how people was running by his. You know what I mean? They running.
Touching,
People
reaching.
were really like, and these are kids who wasn't even around.
Exactly.
Wasn't even born.
Yes.
But his impact is just that crazy that people were just like, yo, he made me get confidence, made me believe in myself. And I'm like, yo, and that's how I want to be remembered. Like, yo, I helped somebody get through their depression, somebody through their darkest time. You know what I mean? Because when I was going through my darkest hours, only person I had to talk to was God. Wasn't nobody there to be like, yo, man, nobody. So I don't want to see. I don't want to see other people like that.
Yeah. Because you know exactly how it feels. You know what it feels like.
I trust me. I know
personally
what it feels like to be alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You locked up, or you're sick, or something's going on, and nobody's there, and it's just you and God, and you have all the time in the world to have a conversation. And
wow.
I see people when you see your people's going through, no matter what you're going through, what your peoples are going through, don't ever leave your people out there to dry. Even if they don't want to hear what you gotta say, you gonna sit your ass down. You gonna hear what I gotta say. If you don't like it, but later on you might figure it out. You might get it.
There you go. Well, on that note, I just I'm lost for words, and you don't even look like you busted a sweat. I don't see you yawning. None of that. Look like you fortified.
Nah, it's because it's not entertainment. It's not around trying to entertain nobody. It's just this is actually who I am. This is me. Yeah. It's no facade. I don't try to get off no gimmicks and you know how they say media training. I don't need no media training. I'm just gonna give you me. And
I personally sincerely appreciate it, and I know that you are my gift because your interview is the type that I've always hoped I would receive in real life. Because I study a lot of interviews, and especially hip hop, so I know exactly where I fit in. And to have you share this humongous gym, my gym is this big you just gave me.
Yeah, I try to be like the hood, like Dr. Umar.
Yeah. Yes, big ups.
I'm trying to, shout out to him. Trying to,
Yes.
like, because you need more of that. It's too much. Like, it's got to be a balance of everything.